Hey, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. We're just waiting for some more faces in the place before we begin tonight. I'm glad you are here with me. It brings me joy, I tell you. Happy Sunday. Lenora, shout out. Spiritual Sanctuary, hello. Tanya, as always. Greta, hello. Lenora. Chris, happy to have you on board. Happy you guys are here with me today. I am here and here am I. Can everybody see me and hear me okay? Check in to make sure everybody can hear me and see me okay. Hello, hello. I'm so glad y'all with me tonight. I have been checked out for a minute. Last week we had the live for the membership platform, and I just want to remind the members tonight that, don't miss out on your goodies. Make sure that you attend some of these special events that I have for you guys. Hey, I am doing well tonight. I'm doing good tonight, y'all. I have been out of circulation for a couple days because I needed a little bit of rest. I would definitely give Mama your love, Tanya. We ain't going to waste no time. We're going to get right into it. But before we do that, we got to do this. Got to give a shout out to my new subs and my new and my true. I made 4,700, what is it? Oh, we're telling 2,700 subscribers. I made a threshold, y'all. I'm so excited about it. And so I want to thank all my new subscribers, my new and my true, for rolling with your girl, for viewing this content, for getting the help you need. And if there's any subject that you want me to cover, y'all, let me know. Send me a message at Tia Niki in Merida at gmail.com or Tia Niki at tianiki.com. I will get either one. So I have a little bit of a list of y'all, but I want to give you an update on the power and the AC and what's going on with that. So we are good to go, y'all. We are actually doing better than we were before because I didn't know I needed a whole new unit. We thought it was just Freon, but come to find out I needed a whole new unit up and down. So they had to go on the roof and replace the fan part, like you got outside your crib. And they had to replace the inside unit as well. I'm just trying to get some more light on the subject. Okay, so that should be better. They had to replace the whole thing, y'all. Thank you, Spiritual Sanctuary. Hi, Anita. Welcome. So yeah, they ended up having to replace the whole thing. So I did what I could. I thought it was going to be easy, but we found out that sometimes it ain't as easy. It ain't easy being cheesy. It's not as easy as it looks, or it's not a quick repair. It's something that's going on deeper. So thankfully, the lights were only out for one night. We did the hotel over at Evis. If you need to go there, mention Tia Niki and get the 10% discount. So we did that because the most important thing to me was Mama J's comfort. I could go to the mall, walk around, kill some hours, but I was concerned about her being able to walk and stand and sit for long periods of time. Mama's almost 80, y'all, so, I can't believe it. But it is what it is, so we got to look out, right? So the outage was only for not even 24 hours. I don't know what time the lights ended up coming back on. They were on, we got back. The funny thing is that I went and tested all of the units, and now the AC in the living room ain't working. It's not blowing cold air. I don't even know how to tell this man. Did he need to check that out? But I'm going to tell him. I'm going to let him know this week that we got another issue. So we learning as we go through it. I also learned that CFE, and this is very important, CFE Electric Company is working on the stabilization of the grid. So we are experiencing power outages kind of early in June because the rainy season isn't till July through August. I'm sorry, October. July through October, where it rains every day, whether it be 5 minutes or 5 hours. And if it's not raining on your block, it may be raining on the block a couple of blocks up across the street. It happens here. This is my 3rd summer here. Believe me when I tell you, it's very consistent, and the weather forecast is really good. So look at it on like weather.com. It will show you the clouds, it rolling through, how long it'll take. It doesn't really stop people here. They're still very active and go out even when it's raining. And just take your umbrella, because if you wait, you will be waiting forever. You'll be waiting forever because you don't know when it's going to start or when it's going to stop. So do you. Don't worry about it. Do you. Keep doing you. And it cools off. Right after the rain, though, it does get a bit humid, depending on how hot it is. Now, the other day, we were 104 with the heat index. It was like 112. Now that this is, 112. But it's funny because it didn't feel like 112. I don't know what 112 is supposed to feel like. But I guess since I've been here so long, I'm truly adapting. Hi, Aileen. Welcome in. I'm truly adapting. And so, hey, Helen. So, that says a lot. And I want you all to live through me. And this is the thing I need you to understand. Whatever's going on, whatever we encounter, we're going through it. We ain't getting stuck in it. We not hashing it. We not trying to keep staying in it and marinate. We're going to go through it, over and under, but we getting out of it. We're going to keep persevering. It takes a lot of strength to move to another country, a lot of courage. It does. It's honest. If you wonder what is stopping you or what the apprehension is, a lot of times it's the lack of courage or the appearance of fear, or both, a little bit of both, that stops us from really moving forward. And I'm here to tell you, you can have all of that and still move forward. Name the fear, right? And we've been through more as a people. You go through more every day just living in America. You wake up to chemtrails and bad food every day. So believe me, the AC being out. And also, I've talked to a lot of people, and thank you for the emails and the chats about the outages in Texas. So, Texas apparently has rolling outages. So we were talking about us being on the sides of the Gulf. Just on that side is Texas. We're on the other side. So, and Atlanta too. I got an email from somebody, a message said the comment section was real vocal. I love when you guys do that. Keep talking about where you are and what you are experiencing. One person got mad at me because she put some information in there and I had to correct it. And that's a side effect of living in the U.S. Y'all are so moderate in BS that criticism, corrections, or critiques rub you the wrong way. But I gotta make sure the information is correct. Okay? She said we were living at a place that had no AC, and we've never lived at a place that had no AC. And this is our first apartment. So I want that to be clear. So the rolling outages are in Atlanta, they're in Texas. So we experience some of the same synchronicities, guys. It's the same continent. We're still in North America. So there will be varied experiences, different intensities, but similar and adaptable. You can deal with it. I did what I had to do because I had Mama J, but you go to the movies. And when you come back, it'll be back on. And it's only happened one time for that amount of time since I've been here. We're in our 2nd month. It has never happened this year. So for a couple of times in Los Americas. Okay? So they need, okay, this is another thing I want y'all to know about the AC. Look for inverted units. If you're renting, ask. If you're buying, install. Whether it be a house or apartment, make sure or ask information on the AC unit itself. The best unit to have, and we talked about solar panels, we talked about having the bank in reserve and how that's sometimes, or most of the time, more than the solar panels and the discounts that you receive by having them. Another thing you can do to cut the cost is have an inverted AC unit energy saver. So that's what I have now. I can run it a little bit longer and it automatically saves on energy. So that's a good thing, like energy saving, whatever. Another thing you can do is unplug your appliances if you're not using them. My microwave is unplugged, my toaster oven is unplugged, washing machine is unplugged. If I'm not using it, if you're not using it, unplug it, okay? Let me know if you have any questions about the experience with the AC or the outages. But this seems to be a good thing because that means they're working on the system before July comes. So we'll see how this summer goes. I feel very optimistic about it, especially having a new unit. I got to tell this guy, the one in the front room, it's not blowing cold air. It's not urgent. We'll deal with that. I'm never in the living room because it's just too hot. Okay, so the goal is just to have patience through the process. So when I first started, I was ready to leave. I was like, F this and all of that. And I had to put on my big girl panties and just endure it. And it made me stronger. So if it happens again, I'll know exactly what to do. You know what I mean? Exactly what to do, what not to do, what not to do. And you guys know through me all of that. We call it soft learning, right, Lenora? Somebody mentioned soft learning. Learning through others' mistakes, challenges, and triumphs, okay? I want to again encourage people who are on the membership platform, AAG and YouTube Alliance, make sure you get your goodies. We had a wonderful interview with Kay. She's a world traveler. She's lived all over. She took us into her world. We was on that phone for 2.5 hours. It was amazing conversation. That video is still uploading for group members and will be available by tomorrow. And it'll be in your membership platform, AAG. It'll be in your Facebook, a link in your Facebook to the platform. I'm sorry, to the video. And she talked about living in Asia and Africa and Abu Dhabi. She lived in Abu Dhabi, y'all, and originally from Panama, and living in New York and the transitions and her experiences, both good and bad, what she liked, what she didn't like. It was very interesting, and we kind of went on, we traveled with her. We went all the places and all the experiences. Yes, Tanya, we're going to have a part 2. So if you sign up for either one, the YouTube membership or AAG, you'll be able to see the first half and be present for the second half. So I appreciate the support on that. I really do, on showing up for the young lady subscriber, and also for me for showing up for the platform. And we did a little bit of soft learning. So consider that, guys. Also, I wanted to remind you all that we've gone through the mold issue together. We done went through the ear issues, and I'm still not 100% on the ears. I'm just 100 times better. We done moved 4 times. We've had remember when they demonetized me on YouTube? We had that. And you've been rolling with me through all of it. And I want to say thank you to all of you all. And it continues. It's just life in another place, right? A new life in another place. So we're going through all of these things, and remember not to get stuck, because I'm not. I ain't got time. We got to keep moving. And Cortez too has a lot of videos on his transitions and him going through the motions and getting, Cortez is a little bit more animated than I am most times. And he curses, he give it to you straight raw. That's why we love Cortez over at Move Abroad and Thrive, right? Because he gives us the real deal. He's the reason I'm here, because I put my trust and faith in him, and he's my model. He taught me. I said, Cortez, give me your best advice. He said, be truthful, transparent, and honest. Be vulnerable and do videos. And I'm telling you, I was like, well, what about this? And what he said, people want to hear the content. And that was the best advice I've ever gotten. So for you all that are out there that want to have your own YouTube channel, or you want to do your thing, don't be scared. And if you're scared, you can still do it, because I'm here to tell you can do it. I did it, right? So I want to thank Cortez for that. I also want to thank Cortez for sharing his lane with me. You all know he does relocation packages, and I've been doing welcome packages, travel packages. And so, right, Tanya, for Cortez, he's a man. So I was like, I had a discussion with him. I always do, out of respect, and he is a mentor of mine. Definitely when it comes to this business. He may be younger than me, but he's older than me when it comes to this business. He has a business class. Take it. I did. I started with Cortez when his prices was on the low. They was on the low. But now they ain't on the low no more. They not on the low no more. So I was like, Cortez, I would like to offer the same thing, because it kind of pulled me to it. I've been referring people to him and letting a lot of coins walk away. But you know, the most important thing to me is the client. It's people before money with me. So I talked to him, and he was like, he said, I have a mind of abundance, and it's enough for everybody. So he was like, do you? And we had a conversation. So now I'm offering relocation packages. If you need to come, I got you. The web page is up on my website. It's there. I'm going to give it to you. That's what we doing right now. So this is the page. You can go to tianiki.com, and it's right there in the navigation menu. And this will tell you everything that you need to know. It breaks it down, why to work. I'm so humbled by the testimonials that I received. And I appreciate Michelle and everybody donating their time to supply me with those. It's a simple process, how to book, how much it costs, and I am the cheapest in Merida. Cortez made a very good point. He said that Cortez and I are the face of Merida. When you think Merida, you think Cortez. You think Tia Niki. So, you know, he up there around 17. He balling. However, I can guarantee you that does not slight my service. Read some of the tests. Tanya, you know, we did a video with her. She was very helpful. And then some facts answers. So check out the web page when you get a chance. If it's something that you deem that you need, I'm here for you. I would love to meet you. I would love to take you out, help you find your place. Now, the drive to kind of create there is because I do get a lot of emails for help finding places. It's sped up quite expeditiously in the last couple of months. So I'm glad to be able to offer it. However, I've had some people email me for custom packages, and I try to work with their budget, and they just leave me out there. They either don't respond or say, never mind, I got it. And I don't think that's fair to me. I don't think it's fair to the customer, because it's beyond just finding a place. Knowing the ins and outs, being with somebody who's been here for an extensive amount of time gives you leverage. It gives you opportunity, and it gives you insight that you otherwise would not get or know without binge watching hours of YouTube content. So consider that. If you have questions, let me know. I'm not doing a Build-A-Bear right now. However, if it's urgent, if you need me, I've had people contact me and say, I'm here, help. I've had people contact me and say, I'll be there tomorrow, help. And I always show up and I show out, because my goal is to make this your best transition, a smooth transition, because it can be difficult if you do not know the ins and outs. I will probably do a surcharge if it's urgent, like if you need me now, but it won't be anything that you can't handle. Okay? So I'm here to take care of you. I'm here to help you work it out. And once again, go check out the packages that I have. Another thing that I'm really excited about, guys, is that I've been delving into the idea of sharing my insight on astrology. So I'm more than just moving to Merida. And I'm thinking about making other channels. I do have another channel called The Rise of the Divine. It's a wombosphere, somewhere women can come together and talk about women things and how to work our relationships, not only with other people, but with ourselves, which is most important. So I have a lot of depth, a lot of levels. I'm getting older and my wisdom is kicking in big time. So my younger viewers will really find some of this information helpful, and a platform where you can not only express yourself, but you can also interact and kind of commune with people who are like-minded. Okay, let me catch up on the. I'ma do it. I know that's right. Grateful to be learning. Yes, Greta's on her way. I'm going to get her on the 20th, I believe. Yes, enough for us all. Absolutely. If you have any questions, this is a Q&A, whether they be about this or anything, just put them in the chat and I'll make sure I answer them as we go through. Now, what I want to share with you guys also is, that's just us streaming, is what you call it? Orlan. I want to share the Insightful Astrotravel. I'm doing this. I'm testing it out. I know people have boundaries, and it was very hard for me to share this because I know that America kind of keeps us mentally confined and not using all of the sources, all of the tools that are available to you. So check out Insightful Astrotravel with me. There's a video that introduces it and what it's about. I offer natal readings based on your your natal chart reading based on travel. So it's Astrodient. I did it for when I moved here. And my Astrodient said that I would work in Merida. And I was like, work? Don't you need a permit? What kind of work am I doing? What's the work? And that's exactly what I'm doing. So the reading is accurate. The reading I did for myself is very accurate. Natal chart reading, and I can give you an astrological reading, Astrotravel reading. Join my mailing list for that. I'll be sending some information out. So if you are interested in astrology and travel and how your natal chart affects your travel and how your travel affects your natal chart, the best places to live, which you will experience in these places, because you're on that meridian line, being able to understand it, being able to understand even just basic astrology, is what I did before I started this. Before I was Tia Niki, I was Mystic Nick. Yeah, this ain't my first time at the rodeo, y'all. I got another YouTube channel. I've had other businesses. I've had people help people build their businesses. I have a whole nother website where I do, like, you guys like my intro and my graphics, where I show how to do that. That's why I have the Canva class. So your girl is quite spread out. And that's what I want to do. I want to spread it out. Because it's so many avenues in life to get to a certain destination. So for those of you who are interested in taking a peek into the Insightful Astrotravel, please do so. Please do so. Check it out. Support your girl as I, make these changes and add some variety to everybody's different for what they need to motivate them. Some people are self-motivated like I am. I take the initiative to do things. Other people need a little push and need information and validity. And so I want to provide that on many levels. Yes, so the humidity in Merida is no joke, and it comes during that rainy season. That's what, like, now we had rain today. It was a few drops, but it It cleared it. It cleared up the air. It also cooled it off quite a bit. Okay. So it wasn't bad at all. It cleared up very well. Hey LaDon, welcome in. Yeah, it cleared up, but see, during the rainy season, it can get muggy. If you're looking at 120 degrees, which honestly, that's about where you sit in 100. I remember it being 100. This is with the heat index. So it may be 106 degrees, but with the heat index, it feels like it's 124. And then you add the rain and, rain with it, then you just get a muggy hot mess. Now, this is what I want to express to you guys. Because some of you all have been like, well, maybe I should rethink Merida. Merida, maybe it's too hot. Okay, it's hot in Merida. Maybe 3 months, just like the States, summertime. 3.5 months out of the year. The rest of it, 8.5 to 9 months, you got beautiful tropical paradise weather. You only going to have to pay about 2 CFE bills, 2 electric bills, 2.5, because you may have leftover depending on when your date is, right? So you looking at 3 months max. And like now, it's warming up. It's still not bad. It's still even 104. It don't feel like it because you're not outside frying chicken and having a fish fry in 104. You're not doing it. You're in the house with AC or a fan or something to cool you off. So let's keep it real. Let's keep it realistic. You guys are not outside in this weather. Nobody goes outside in this weather. Not even the locals. That's why everything opens late at night. That's why Vinyl Low opens at 6 p.m. every day. That's why we keep this big bugaboo and stay hydrated. It's just living in a tropical atmosphere, living in a tropical setting, being close to the equator. So don't trip, y'all. Please don't. And get hung up in trivialities. This is what I'll be telling y'all. We're going through it. We ain't staying in it. And we're adjusting our expectations. Adjusting our expectations. Right? And that's what you expect. About 2, 3, maybe 3.5, depending on how much heat you can take, of taco, chip, taki, yes, hot salt, yes, Tabasco. And you just stay in. You go out in the evenings. It's always cool at night. It's hot at night, but at least you don't have the sun. The humidity decreases. It gets cooler as it gets to the middle of the night. Stay in. A lot of things they have going on inside. Festivals, and you got the movies, and the malls are crowded, and people have house parties, and it's very active in Merida. It's always something to do. Order in and chill. And that's the big thing, the decompression. And you got to see, America got you on 1,000 all the time. You stay there, you live there, you don't have no choice. That's the survival level, is 1,000. But here you got to bring it all the way down, like chill mode all the way down. Decompress, let it go, relax, tranquilo. No worries. Ain't nobody in a hurry here. You're not going to get your fast food fast. Because I told y'all it ain't under no lamp. They got to cook it. And then you're going to be spoiled like I am. I can't live in the United States. Because everything I want, they bring it. They bring it all. They bring the groceries and the food and the medicine and the money. The money. They go to the ATM. I don't have to go nowhere unless I choose to. Because Merida is about services and America is about things. How much stuff you got. People actually judge people on it, on how much stuff they got, where they live, what their car look like. That is non-existent. It's not happening here. People could care less. It's we on the Uber, we on Didi, we on the bus. I know some locals, of friends of mine who have ridden the bus. They learned that by being. They on the E-tram. They taking buses, and I got a client that was, well, almost client, and she was just asking questions because she said, "I'm coming on the bus. I didn't even know you could come to Merida all the way to Merida from the States on the bus. How about that? Coming on the bus." Yes, Lenora, is good for your spirit. Hey, Tony. Hey, Tony. Y'all say hi to Tony Palomino. He told me I should name my channel Tia Niki. Tony is the beginning of that. Yes, it's good for the spirit and the well-being. It allows you time to decompress and heal. Always being inundated in the States with so much negativity, so much negative energy. I often tell my mother that it's in the soil. I think it's in the soil from years and decades and centuries of just, pew-pewing and all of that. So, so you got to decompress. So during those 10 months, it's like paradise, y'all. You don't have any humidity. The humidity stops about September. You can feel a big decrease in humidity. September, October, oh my God, November, December, December, January, February, March, April. Oh my God, y'all, come on, somebody. Once you get into past August, you be like, okay, August is hot. The beginning of September is pretty crispy. But then right around September, the middle, you can feel that let up because remember your rainy season is July to October, and it starts less. It's not every day. When you get into September and October, it starts to ease. The humidity starts to lessen. The air is very heavy when it's wet. It gets lighter. And then you live in a tropical paradise. And every day you wake up, you be like, I can't believe I live here. I'm not visiting. I live here. Like I could go down to the beach, or I could go down Central and just sit on the bench and look at all the lights. I mean, it's a thing of wonder that I want everybody who's looking at me right now and the people who are going to look at this later to experience. It's a sense of freedom that I've never felt. And you all know my story. Hey, Blue. Tornado is the name of one of those companies. Solar Air. Okay. Yes. Where there's a will, there's a way. Yes. And it's just very freeing. I told people when I came across that water, all of this, when I went across the Gulf on my way here, all of this dropped. My jaws unclenched. And it was like I automatically knew that this was going to be it. I was like, oh no, the energy shifted. It was a complete shift in energy. Then the people started speaking different languages, and I was like, oh, I'm not in Kansas anymore. Pardon me, I'm not in Kansas anymore. No, I'm not. It was very evident. It was very colorful. It was very texturized. I just don't know the word. It was just like going, y'all know the Wizard of Oz when it go from black and white to color. Exactly. That's exactly how it was. Y'all went from black and white to color. Yep. Tornado is the name of one of those bus companies. Okay, so Blue in the comments, and I made sure this time I saved the comments for you guys, says that Blue says that Tornado is the name of the company that goes from the States to Merida or to Mexico. Right? I got my haircut, Greta. I got me a haircut, girl. Mr. Coyote in Merida is he's I can't even describe him. He's a magician with them clippers. He has a little office in his house. I met his wife. She's so sweet. And he's the man here in Merida. He'll hook you up if you need a cut, if you're ready to get rid of your locks or whatever and need a soft landing, he'll do it. He's very skillful, Mr. Coyote. He's also on Didi and in Google. So you can actually just put in Mr. Coyote and he'll come up. Mister, Mr. Coyote. So yeah, so you just don't worry about the heat, y'all. Don't let that stop you from taking advantage of a viable option and a chance to change your life. Point of the matter is I just don't feel safe in the U.S. After being homeless and having to, not a lot of people come back from homelessness. It can be quite a rabbit hole. And I always remember who was there and more importantly who was not there. Do you think I would be in Merida if I had like options in the States? And I think a lot of you all who looking at me right now have the same scenario. Lack of family support, lack of friendship support, is a camaraderie. America is a culture unto itself. America is a culture unto itself. And within that culture, in there lies the disconnect, the discord. It's nobody's fault. It's just the way it's the way it is. And I think it would take generations to restructure that. And I personally didn't feel like I would be around for them decades to come for that to happen. So I started looking into options and I found what I was looking for, because if you search for something, it's going to search for you. Whatever you looking for is looking for you. If you go towards it, it'll come towards you. The minute you like, I need to know, boom, the whole Pandora box open. You go down a rabbit hole. You get from this video to that video, or from this article to that article, and you gain enlightenment, And so I don't want the fear or the apprehension due to the heat. We talk about it a lot because it's real. And it's not something that most of us experience in the States. I don't care if you live in Phoenix, Texas, Atlanta, Florida. It ain't this equator hot. It's not. I lived in Texas. That's where I went to high school. I've been to Florida. I worked. I went there all the time. LA, know it like the back of my hand. Phoenix, all of these places I've been, and so I can give you an honest assessment of what to expect. Now, if you're not ready to deal with it, we have other options, and that's what Kay talked about on that membership call. Not only, she lived in Mexico as well. Oaxaca, Guadalajara, Puerto Vallarta, Merida, and one more place, Cancun or something like that. And she talked about it. And she talked about the differences in each place. She had a bad experience in Merida. I think she expected a little bit more than Merida was able to give. And we talked about that. It depends on what lifestyle you're used to, what you're coming from. I've had clients that show me their house in the States, and I'm like, why are you coming here? I'm going to be honest with you. You have everything you need in the States. You're not in that group of people who are leaving for more than just one reason. Or the one reason that they have it holds a lot of weight for them. Most of us can see through the BS, the US BS. We're tired of it. We want a different life. We want fresh food. We want fresh air. Things like that are on our radar, right? We want to change the lives of our children and our grandchildren. Things like that. It's a deeper issue. Harriet Tubman once said that I would, and I'm paraphrasing, I would have freed more slaves if they knew they were slaves. And I feel the same way. I do, in my gut. She is my girl. I love Harriet. I'm in alignment with her energy, right? And everything, and she did what she could. She freed who she could, and she left. And she went to Canada, Edmonton, and lived her life and built a center there for people to come, in a hospital. I know a whole story. I know the network of the Underground Railroad, which wasn't a railroad. We all know it was connections, and that's why I talk about community and connections, because it's what'll get you through. It's what'll get you through. The best laid plan don't mean nothing if you ain't got the working parts to make it come alive, to fulfill it, right? So that's what I don't want you guys to get stuck in the planning process, stuck in the fearing process. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to help you navigate through all of that, because it's more than I realized when I came. 2 years, is today my anniversary? Child, today my anniversary. I came to Merida 2 years ago today. I was sitting down on that bench talking to Cortez, looking at the DJ in Central play I Got the Midas Touch. Everything I touched turned to gold in Mexico. And I was like, this is not what America showed me. America said this was third world, and it was dirt roads, and it was crime and all the pew-pews, and you couldn't be safe. And I feel safe, and they playing American music, and it's a DJ, and it's vendors, and it's lights, and it's people, and they nice, and it's food. I was overwhelmed. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Happy anniversary. Right? This is the beginning of my 3rd year. I cannot believe it. And the money I've saved. If y'all didn't know, I'm here to tell you that the dollar went up to 18.41 yesterday. It's been as low as 16.15 over the last 6 months, and it was up to 18. So that means when I order my food, instead of it being $25, it's $15. That's what that American dollar conversion thing is about. It's about watching your coins. And I've had people who have gone to the ATM, withdraw their money when the dollar is good. Now, second thing, I didn't see your boy Biden having to poop in his pants. Can somebody tell me what that's about? I'm looking at the TikTok, and he's standing there and people holding their nose. Is this what's going on in the United States right now? Y'all got to choose between a felon and droopy jaws. I'm just saying, y'all, come on now. This is crazy. This is crazy. In the meantime, Mexico just nominated its first female president. So I'm trying to figure out where the thirdness is of the world. Help me understand. 100% you can learn so much on Google. You have to talk to an expert that knows the real deal. Thinking and say, oh, LaDon, thank you, sweetie. She said, Tia Niki has helped me with that. The fact that Mexico has elected a female president had me beaming, especially since I have a temporary residency. Amen. Yes. In my little giant voice. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yes, we celebrating. And I'm like, does that have something to do with the dollar? Is there I don't believe in coincidence. Is there a connection? So, Merida's growing like it's so much construction going on. And remember that Merida is the capital of the Yucatan. It is the capital. Everything is a meme. Right? Like, or a meme. Yeah, so we are making great strides. I felt, as most of you all do, a pull to Mexico. It's like you locked in, and you feel an energy that's calling you, and you like, is this where I'm supposed to go? Am I supposed to be leaving? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. This is confirmation. If you was wondering, yes, you are. You supposed to leave. And it may not be Merida, or Merida may be a platform. Allow it to be a stepping stone. Just leave. Because I've always had this dawning feeling, and I don't know if anybody else who's watching me right now. I appreciate all 56 souls rocking with me tonight. I feel like something's going to happen in the States. Now, I don't know when, how, where, none of that. But I know there's something inside of me that is from foreign, that is not, I didn't make up. That the energy I feel is that eventually something is, I hear the word catastrophic. Yeah, I know I'm gifted. I got the psyches, right? So I'm Cancer. I'm intuitive. I be feeling energies. I'm psychic like Pisces. I be feeling it. So there is absolutely, it's definite. I know it's for a fact. I don't know if I'll see it or I don't know about that. But I know for a fact that there's just, the pot can boil but for so long. The pot can boil and it is boiling. I mean, big time. Big time. What about buying land with well water? My daughter's father is Batosian. I think something's going to happen. You as a ticking bomb. Absolutely, General DC. Earthly, they got lots for sale out here. I can take you to a lot. They were selling lots for $2,500. I know people that own land out here and it's just sitting. They just got it. I know another person that got it and got a little store, a la tienda on it or whatever, or some type of business on it. So this is the time. I keep saying that to many people that I know that are investors, that this is the time. Get the land. Buy the land. Buy the land. Buy it. Okay? Get it while it's cheap and just put it over here. If you can get a little bit and kind of see, you can find you something out there. That's my goal with the Tia Niki Relocation Foundation, to get this land. Because my land is your land, right? So, because eventually we may need somewhere to go. Or where they might not let us go. I just know, like you said, General, it's a ticking bomb. I'm not crazy. I know what I see, what I hear, and most of all, what I feel. And I know when I left 2 years ago that it was just a matter of time. So this is the time to make the change. This is the time to take the risk. The thing about it is that you can always go back, which I don't never want to do. I don't never want to do, y'all. But you can always go back. And while you're here, fix your credit. Pay some of the credit off so when you go back, you can just get an apartment like that, get a car, bop, like that. That's what I did. That's what Cortez did. He talks about it all the time, credit repair. Take this opportunity, and I cleaned it up because you now have money to pay the bills. You actually have money to live. At this rate, right now, at that 1841, my rent go down to like 325 is what I usually pay. 325, 330, 350 at the most. With that, if it go down to like 275, y'all. 275. I don't know, but that makes me happy. It makes me sleep good at night, knowing that I'm telling y'all, I'm coming from homelessness, so a roof over my head is very important. A roof over my mama's head is very important. You know, she was in a shelter. You know what I'm saying? Tia Niki, please put together a real estate tour before the U.S. election. Right? Trying to get out. Where to go? I will be there. Yes. You know, so I have the connections. If y'all want to look at property, if you're interested now, I want to give a warning to the wise. These people out here not about wasting their time. Now, they'll do it because they're sweet. However, we don't want to take advantage of their kindness. I'm going to give me a shirt that says, don't mistake my sweetness for weakness. I need it. Don't mistake my sweetness for weakness. So we got to be fair. But they will take you out if you have an intent to purchase. We're not just going out and looking at stuff. I'm telling you, these people, they work 6 days a week. They need an intent. What is your intention and what is your time measurement? How much time are we looking at before you want to buy a property, invest in a property, and things like that? Now, looking at houses we can do, not a problem. But as well, there's also an intent. And when do you intend to move in? You know, even if you like, I'm leaving and I'm coming back, I just want to see that person, you know, would expect you to hook up with them when you come back. And then also the Tia Niki name is tied into that. And we want to keep it nice and crispy, nice and breezy around this itch. Okay? So that's how we want to move over here, because it's all about what, y'all? Community and connection. That's what's going to get you through that Underground Railroad. Project 2025 is scary. We'll be buying the land. Yes, buy some land. Get you a little. You can get you a little lot for about $2,000-$3,000, and put you something on it. They got these homes. I mean, and this, I got in a little bit of an argument with a Mexican guy from the States, because he didn't understand that. He's like, oh, my life in America is wonderful. I gets all the goodies. I said, I know you do. Most foreigners do. The Vietnamese come over. Anybody can come over. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying you. We talking about what it is, right? And they open up a liquor store. They open up a Chinese food place right in your neighborhood. But if you need a loan and you want to open up something, you get redlined. And we all know about redlining. Gianna, land use. Exactly. Can get any better. Exactly. You own it. You ain't got to pay nobody no rent, right? Gianna, you put you something on that land and you good. The well, we have wells. I remember somebody mentioned wells. The first place I lived in had a well. Well water is awesome. And you can connect some kind of way. You can. It's something to research, y'all. Apology from the U.S. will go a long way for healing the people in the... Exactly, spiritual. Yes. Yes. I'm going to keep shining. That's what I'm here to do. You know, because I know you guys can do it, and I know it can be difficult. I was just given an opportunity, and I took advantage of it. And I think that's what y'all need, an opportunity. And then the funds, the tools to take advantage of it. So that's why I'm like, get your own business. Procreate some funds. You don't need to work for nobody. We are getting too old now. We know skills. We have skills that we can monetize. People need help in Merida. So many people are moving here. Expats of all colors, of all races are moving here, and they need services. They need somebody to braid their hair. They need somebody to get the collard greens, to grow the... They need somebody to do these things. So come up with a plan. I'll help you. Take the class, right? The business development class, which is on demand. You get all the videos to take you to the process of how to build your business. And start with it being a side hustle while you still work here. Oh, y'all, I got an international work from home video. Okay, so I got demonetized last time because I shared a video on TikTok and I didn't know you couldn't do that. You got to be in the video. It can't be just the video. So I have a video. If you all have not joined my WhatsApp group, go do that. The link is in the description. I'll put it in there where I can post it. I'll post it in the AJG community, and I can post it on Facebook. So go to Tia Niki in Merida on Facebook so y'all can see the video. I can't post it on YouTube as a short or nothing. But this lady gives like 3 or 4 different international work from home opportunities, work from home jobs. And you don't need experience. So look into that. I think that would be very helpful. And I understand needing something, but the good part about it is you don't have to kill yourself. You don't have to make $1 billion to live here. You don't. You can make $1 billion. What you say, Tanya, we all millionaires here, right? However, you don't have to make $1 million. You get your roommate, $325, $300, $250 a month, and you can do it and then work your way through. It will happen. Merida is a vortex, and once you fall in the vortex, if you truly believe you'll make it, you will. If you truly believe you won't make it, you won't. And that's just the way life be. If you believe it, if you know, you be like, you know what, more than believing, I know I'm going to be all right. The universe has no... Who was that who put that? I think Tracy. She's not on here. The universe has no, but to respond. It can only respond to that energy. Whatever you put out is what you get back. And the best thing you can do is it'll respond in kind. The best thing you can do is stay consistent. Stay on your laurel. Stay away from negative people and people telling you can't do it, because they're going to come and tell you. And don't ask them. You tell them, this is what I'm doing. This is where I'll be. Holla at me. This is what I'm doing. These are my goals. 9 times out of 10, they just jealous. That's all, because they don't have the testicular fortitude to do it themselves, right? So they're living vicariously through you. And a lot of people don't want to see you make it because they know they couldn't. Left U.S. for, I can't never pronounce this word, y'all. Querétaro in 2021 at the age of 79. Come on, 79. Come on, AC 100. What's our excuse? She left when she was 79 in 2021. I've been traveling since. I came my little thing in the way. Let me put a little heart right there. She said she been and she's now 83. She been traveling. And that's why I had a group and want y'all to see these people who have traveled, who've been places, so you can see it through their eyes and the challenges and how they kept going. You gotta keep going. Just keep going. Do not let people. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't let people come cross your boundaries. Keep your boundaries intact and just keep riding away, because that's what we're doing together. That's what we've been doing. We done had mold and everything. We done been in Los Americas and all over Merida. We done lost deposits together, all kind of stuff. We trying it. Now we're in an apartment. See how that is. And I will tell y'all, the only issue I had was with the response of the landlord and the AC. And now that that's fixed, I'm good. I'm good. I got to tell him about another air condition, but I'll break it to him gently, but I'm not on a time frame for that. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as I can sleep at night and got AC in my room, and this is a brand new unit, it's quiet, I know that I'll make it through. I'm glad this didn't happen in July or August. So you begin to be very thankful for the small things. 27 days older than Biden, but not senile yet. Wow, that's amazing. 82nd. We gotta, if y'all don't, not in the chat, you got to check out this 83-year-old. She doing it. She done moved to Mexico. I'm telling you, we ain't got no excuse. We ain't got no excuse. And stories like hers, communicating with you all like this, and y'all being hanging with me and learning the ins and outs and what you can do and being encouraged is what you need daily, because you are fighting invisible forces. You are fighting well-seen forces. And some of the things that I see going on in the States from now that I've been here so long are just unbelievable, inhumane. And I wonder, and I'm like, this is not, they had me thinking that's what's going on here. And that's not going on here. All I see is love and good food and parties and peace. It's a totally different atmosphere, and you got to experience it. Journey to the Most High. Hey, Kay. Oh, yes, we've been talking about you. We were talking about Kay. She's the young lady who talked on our membership platform about her experiences. It was just amazing. I had my imaginary popcorn. I wish I would have had real. We were into it, y'all. It was so good. It was so good. The forces, right, LaDon? Y'all are fighting invisible forces and visible every day in your face. I'm going to give you this watermelon with no seeds and make you eat it, and make none of the stores carry the one with seeds, and you got to take it or not eat watermelon. Right? No excuses. Yes, 83 came through, and that's what you got to do. Courage. Get you a little courage, eat your little spinach, and get you a little courage, and you'll be amazed at how when you take that first step, things will begin to unfold. You'll get contacts with people. Doors will start to open. And if not here, this is a stepping stone on to Querétaro or y'all know I have problems, but y'all know. Oaxaca, Puerto Vallarta, Guatemala, explore Mexico. That's what I want to do, and take y'all with me. We gonna go on a auto ride and see how that is, you know. So we've been on here a while. I'm gonna let y'all go. I appreciate y'all coming on here on this Sunday night. I like these Sunday night lives. I know y'all be through it today. Most of y'all will snuggle down in the bed and just chilling, and we have some time together. If you have any questions, please let me know. Don't forget to check out the Insightful Astrology on my website. I hope it's helpful to you. It can give you some insight on astrological travel, astrodean, what to expect in different places that you may live, because point blank, Merida may not be for you. However, it's a quick getaway. It's the tea to flee. It's a quick getaway until you can make it to the next level, right? It's a pit stop on the way. It's definitely a pit stop on the way, and it's a good pit stop. And you might get stuck here now. As you come, you might get stuck. And also, y'all, make sure you check out my new packages too. The Welcome to Merida package. Once again, I got the best prices, y'all. I can't just, I told y'all I'm here for the people who are on a budget, who own paycheck to paycheck, who need the help. And my passion is helping others. I know y'all know that. How to book, simple process. My pricing is very good. And you get all this, including 30 days post support. So I don't just leave you once you get your place. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye. No, we got 30 more days. Check out the facts section. It gives a lot of information. And it also includes the rental car, so we can see the neighborhood. We need to see where you live at and where the story is. And I've been here so long that I know most neighborhoods. Thereabouts. Like, I might not know the exact street, but I'm like, oh, okay, I know this is by this colonial. Oh, yeah, the closest store is Alta Brisa. Oh, okay, we on this side of town. I know all of this stuff now. And I'm thankful for the rocky roads that smoothed me out, right? I had to go through it to get to it. Just rolling with the punches, rolling with the changes, being open and surrendering to them, which is very important. A lot of time it's harder for us because we fight, we be fighting. We be fighting, man. We be fighting. So here you kind of don't have a choice but to surrender. It's a joy to surrender because you know it's all for the good, right? Thank you, Anita. So before we go tonight, does anyone have any questions? If it's not your forever place, be used to it. But get used to get things right, and you can move from there. Exactly. And a do-over, right? We all need a do-over, Lenora says, and that is so true. Hey, Karen. Welcome aboard, honey. Glad to have you here. Yeah, we are just, let's roll, auto ride, right? So don't let that fear of the heat get to you. It's only a couple months. You won't melt. You'll be okay. Stay in the AC. Not a good thing. Okay, so here's a couple of things too that I'll leave you with. Merida is built up of zones, and we'll go over this in next week live. I'll remember let me write a note to myself to talk about zones. So certain areas, for example, Canacine has free water because the people in Canacine usually are on they're low income. Are impoverished. A lot of people in Canacine work in Merida at construction sites and stuff like that, but they live in Canacine because even though the Yucatan, Merida is the capital of the Yucatan, it's the least paying. Right. It's the least paying in the Yucatan. So a lot of people work in the city, and we know that. We know places like that in the States where they work in one part of the city and can't afford to live there and live in another part. Same thing. However, it's zoned. So their water, they don't have to pay for water at all because it's zoned as a impoverished or whatever they call it affected area. The next thing is that zones are everywhere. So I think it's 4 quadrants, north, south, east, and west. I'll check to make sure. And that determines how much your CFE bill is. In some zones, it's cheaper than other zones. So I will research that and give you all some information, because I think that ties into wherever you look to move. Outside of the peripheral may be zoned. I know the South is cheaper. The South also has a heavy rickshaw property. Not a lot of DDs, Ubers, a lot of people, but mostly rickshaws. Canasine is like that, mostly rickshaws, right? Whether they're motorized or bicycle, right? There are a lot of rickshaws. And these places are like this now, but I see how Merida is growing so much that's why I'm saying get land in these places, because it has no choice but to grow out, right? To grow out. The crypto Narti, my email address is Tia Niki in Merida at gmail.com, Tia Niki in Merida at gmail.com, or Tia Niki at tianiki.com. Tia Niki at tianiki.com. Oh, you're welcome, Tanya. So we'll go over the zones. I wrote it down so I can research which is the cheapest zone. But see, the thing about it is, if the zone is cheaper, then that means the neighborhood may be a little bit more impoverished, like kind of seen. I'll have to verify that. So Greta, you'll get all the information via email. I'll be sending it out this week. So that's the deal, pickle. Everything is straight here with the AC. The lights are doing good. I'll keep y'all updated. Take your time, make a plan. Y'all know I did the video plan A, B, C, D, E. Make sure you have a plan when you come here. Kay expressed a very important fact, and she talked about money. Make sure your coins are right. Do your budgeting. Have a fallback or a savings account. I know a lot of people have moved here without that, and they return right back to the States. Kay also talked about the fact that she started with one amount when she lived in a certain country and left with more. So I would say my savings, I'm still good. If I was in the States, all of that would be gone. Any type of who's saving in the United States? What you saving? Your best bet is to save your life and leave the USBS. Minivans or trucks. So I seen? Yeah, we have storage facilities. We have minivans, trucks. You can rent them. People move you in them. All of that, like all of it. You won't miss a beat in Merida. Actually, Merida has more options in the States when it comes to some things. And I told y'all it's easier for me to say what we don't have than it is for me to say what we do. I'm not missing a beat, and whatever's not here, like Five Guys and Papa John's, I don't need it no way. Right? So I ain't missing that. Food wise, that's all that's missing. But as far, and the thing that I like about here too is you have the mom and pop shops. Unlike the States where you got this Walmart or Amazon on every street. Oh, sweetie, thank you, Tanya. Yes, saving my life, right? All day. Yes. Oh, you're welcome, Greta. Yeah, all along the street, you got the paint shop, the place to buy all your... One store just sells household goods like mops, rakes, brooms. That's all they sell. Scouring pads, sponges, anything household. So you don't have to go to the mall. You don't have to go to Walmart. Very few people here go to Walmart because you have the bodega, and then you have your local neighborhood mom and pop shops that are consistent throughout the city, consistent throughout the colonials. So you don't have to look far. You don't have to go to another colonial. There's a meat market in your colonial. There's a veggie stand in your colonial. So you don't have to go out, like drive 20 minutes across town. I know a lot of us live in different places where we have to we can't walk nowhere. We have to drive to the grocery store. I know I did. I had to do that. Yes, the bodega online. I ordered the laptop that I'm on right now from the Mexican bodega and got a good deal. So you can cut some costs with that too. Electronics tend to be a little bit more expensive here. However, the bodega has the best deals, and if you go online, and they'll do it in a store, and you can have your stuff shipped there and just pick it up, or have it picked up by Didi or Rappy, and they'll bring it to you. Can you make me feel like a celebrity? Holding my sign up with my name at the gate. Yes. Be like this. Hey, and we got to take a picture. So for those of you all who get the packages, I'll be there to pick you up from the airport. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to skip the ads for y'all so y'all can watch me. So yeah, let me know if I can do anything to help you along your way. If you need inspiration, I am here for that. I understand how we all need just somebody to tell us we can do it and it's going to be all right. And I'm here to tell you that you can do it and it's going to be all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the heat. The heat will take care of itself. Just wait them 2 to 3 months, 2.5, 3 months, and enjoy 9 months of tropical breezes and beautiful nights. Some nights I just sit out in the middle of the night. Remember that Merida is a nocturnal city. So people are up all night, literally, just sitting out, congregating, and it's still peaceful and quiet. You may hear some music every now and again, but it's just so beautiful here, and I want you all to see it. You are welcome, spiritual. If nobody else has any other questions, we will call it a night. And I will see y'all during the week. I plan on posting some stuff during the week. Now that the AC and all of that is fixed, it's back to work. So you'll be seeing more videos. Tia Niki, are you planning any time away in the fall, trying to plan ahead for the relocation tour? I'll be here. So y'all know I work about 7 days. I'm creating material, coming up with ideas like the astrology thing and the welcome package. So we'll be having another tour in October, right around when it gets cool, October, November, maybe even December. We'll be doing a tour. I'll be coming up with where we want to go next. Yes, I like these Sunday nights. It feels like we family, y'all. We be chilling. We're going to have to stop at the bodega for that. Right. Oh, the airlines are starting to charge for you bringing your laptop. Don't worry about it. Pardon me. You can get it here. We'll visit the bodega. The relocation tour includes the rental. So we'll be able to get around the city and see your neighborhood, see different neighborhoods, where to go and what to do. Y'all are also all welcome to pay for extra days. I had a client come out and like, can I rent a car just for the day to go to the beach? Yes, we can. I have the best hookup on rentals at the cheapest rates. So we'll do good in that. And I'll take care of you. Thank you, LaDon. We be on this Sunday night vibe, right? All right, y'all. Well, I'm out of here. I'm going to give me a cup of tea. Enjoy my AC. Enjoy my AC, right? Give me some balm for my dry lips. Stay hydrated, whether you're in the States, in Merida or the States, wherever you are, stay hydrated. The heat is coming for y'all. I'm yet praying for y'all election issues. This stuff is like stuff from the movies. When you look at the U.S. from away from it, like in another country, it'd be like a movie. It's like unbelievable. It'd be like, what? It's crazy. Being in it, you see it one way, but when you get away from it and really look at it, you're like, wow, how did I even make it through all of that? How did I make it through? But you will. Oh, you can learn how to drive, Karen. You know, I put what's his name in the car with me, Cortez, to show me how to drive, and he helped me get around. You welcome, Crypto. He taught me how to go around the roundabouts. That's the biggest thing. Being from the DMV, I'm used to aggressive drivers, so I don't care about that. But it was the roundabouts that was getting me, and what lane and how to do and where to go. But once you learn the rhythm, the chaotic song and dance rhythm, it becomes easy. Then you be like, I want a car. I'm ready to get around. Drama every day, right? I love you too, Karen. I will tell Mom good night. With that being said, I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good night, a great week. Remember, you can do it. You got any questions, email me. If you're interested in a natal reading, I'll hook you up. If you want to go ahead and get the relocation package, book it so I can put it in my books, because I've already done 2 or 3. I'll be posting videos of me helping our clients and stuff. I'm very excited. I had to get my blessing from Cortez, and I feel all blessed up. So, hey, Chandra. Hey, Chandra, girl. I'm in the scooter. Yes, you are. Yes, and we going to roll in that scooter. We going to be getting it, girl. We going to be getting it. You know, I told y'all Merida is very handicap friendly. They got ramps everywhere. They in blue all through downtown. It's really nice. It's just family oriented, you know, so they look out for the young folks all the way to our older folks. It's all good. Good night, Tony. Tony. All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. Peace. Have a good weekend. Doo-doo.